Welcome to our live TV's news updates. My name is Nscdc. Our top stories. Bode George calls for sack of INEC ICT director. Nscdc raises alarm over rate of fake redesigned Naira notes in circulation. On the foreign scene, Russia locked in brutal battle in Ukraine's Bakhmut. And in sports news, former Super Falcons coach dies.
This is Alive TV.
And now the news in detail. A call has gone out to the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, to sack the commission's Director of Information and Communication Technology, Femi Odubi. The call was made by a former Deputy National Chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Chief Bode George, on Sunday. The PDP chieftain, in a statement on Sunday, alleged that the INEC boss needs to remove Odubi because of his closeness to the president-elect Bola Tinubu. George said Yakubu should explain how Odubi, a former commissioner for science and technology in Lagos State, found his way as the head of a critical department before, during, and after elections. He claimed that Odubi was a mole deliberately planted in INEC to subvert the will of the Nigerian electorate, noting that Yakubu has to just explain to Nigerians how a former commissioner in the employment of Lagos State became a director of the ICT department in INEC. The Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps has raised an alarm over the worrisome rate of fake redesigned Naira notes in circulation. According to the Commandant General of the Corps, Ahmed Audi, the number of cases of circulation of fake Naira notes has become worrisome. Audi confirmed on Sunday that the Corps had arrested and seized fake Naira notes worth millions from members of syndicates in different states in less than a month. He said their investigation reveals that fraudsters involved in the business have taken advantage of the Naira crisis and low circulation of the redesigned Naira notes to massively produce counterfeit banknotes. On the foreign scene, Ukrainian forces have faced relentless Russian attacks on Bakhmut in its region, Donetsk region, with both sides reporting mounting enemy casualties as they battled across a small river that bisects the ruined town and now marks the front line. The situation in the nearly deserted town was difficult, the commander of the Ukrainian ground forces said, though adding that his forces were repelling all Russian attempts to capture it. Ukrainian forces control the west of Bakhmut, while Russia's Wagner mercenary group controls most of the eastern part, with the Bakhmuta River that flows through the town marking the front line, British intelligence confirmed in a weekend update. In sports news, a former coach of the Super Falcons, Ismaela Mba, has reportedly died at the age of 80. His death was announced early this morning by his younger brother and a former Golden Eagles star player, Salisu Nakande Mamua. It was gathered that the late Mabo's funeral rites would hold in Jos Plateau State. Ismaela was the head coach of the senior women's national team at the 1999 FIFA Women's World Cup, 2000 Summer Olympics, and 2004 Summer Olympics. He led Nigeria to the quarterfinals of the World Cup, the team's best ever result. In entertainment news, American costume designer Ruth Carter has become the first Black woman to win 2 Oscars. Ruth won the costume design category in the 2023 Oscars. She had previously won an Oscar in 2019, which made her the first Black person to win the Oscar for costume design for her work on Marvel's Black Panther. Ruth has now earned the position of the first Black woman to be a 2-time winner in any category and joins only 4 other Black winners to have 2 Oscars: Denzel Washington, Wild Burton Russell Williams II, and Mahershala Ali. She dedicated the moment to her late mother, Mabel Carter, who she said died within the last week, and also thanked the Oscars for recognizing her work. And with that, we come to the end of the news updates at this hour. So until next time, my name is Nscdc.